Hey guys, Elizabeth Quinn here one more time with Elizabeth's Scenes and Scents today. Welcome back to my channel. Please don't forget to check out my website, which is waftingwonderfulwax.scentsy.us, where I'm Liz Quinn, your star Scentsy consultant. So the other video I have today for you is my weekly What I've Been Warming. I've got all sorts of random stuff here on the table to talk about, so let's just dive right on in. I did a lot of bakery, some fresh, a few things that were more feminine and sort of that creamy body care mystery spring type category, and a few things that were completely random. So let's start with all the bakery that I was doing. There was one day where I just wanted something that was going to be creamy and sweet but also bakery. So I grabbed and mixed banana nut bread, which is the bar that I had from my BB&B kit, 1 cube to 1 cube, and a lot of warmers with Vanilla Waves, which is in my club, and this is such an incredibly good, smooth, creamy, ooey gooey vanilla scent with caramel. It's just so over the top and decadent and wonderful. And when I did this with banana nut bread, it just really warmed up the Vanilla Waves more than anything and gave it a little bit more of a bakery quality, because banana nut bread isn't a bar that I hate, but it's not one that I need to buy more of or club, and it just gave a more bakery tone to Vanilla Waves, which is just an amazing performer and always a good bar. Another day, was I in cinnamon bakery heaven. So I did some sorting last week and organizing of bars and different things. I found a full clam of fried ice cream, which I have had in my club for a bit, and then I took it out when I had to do some editing last summer. This is such a good smell. It has a creaminess, it's got the old-fashioned, old-school Scentsy cinnamon, but then it also has a little bit of that fried dough and the crispy. It's almost like you've got ice cream and then you have the fried, it's sort of like a cinnamon, sugar, coconut. Sometimes it's like, I don't know, little fried dough bits that you roll onto this ball of ice cream, and then you can put, there's no chocolate in this, but put chocolate sauce and whipped cream and all that on the top of your fried ice cream dessert at a Mexican restaurant. That was amazing. And then just to make the cinnamon go for days, I also did a bar of sticky cinnamon bun, which is still in my club, because this is the best performing cinnamon bakery scent Scentsy's ever made, hands down. It has a really, really strong bakery cinnamon with a gooey vanilla glaze, and then a little bit, almost, this sounds weird, but almost like a muskiness. It all goes together so well, and it just makes the most wonderful, cozy cinnamon bakery in your home all day long for a couple of days. That was amazing. And at the same time, in the basement, since I'd been doing a bunch of sorting, I did Home Sweet Home by Yankee, which is like the classic. They probably sell more of this than almost any other scent that they produce, and this has been going for days downstairs. And this is just one of the best scents Yankee's ever invented, with a homey cinnamon quality that's not bakery, but it's not potpourri, but it's I don't know, it's its own thing. Excellent, excellent scent. And if you can get this in a clam, those perform well in Scentsy warmers, and I love it. Another day, I wanted to do things that were, I don't even remember what all I did together, but things that were still warm. So I grabbed a clam of vanilla suede, which I'm running out of. I had it in my club for a season, but you can't keep all the things. This is a masculine scent that is equal parts suede and warm vanilla. So it's sort of cologne, and it's sort of home coziness, and it was just delightful, good and strong, and just a very, very nice scent. I don't know what else I was doing on the same day, but toasted caramel sugar was going in the front room for one day when I was working on all these bakeries. This is something I've also pulled from my club because it's a nice scent, and it's sort of a creamy caramel stage while you are actually working with sugar in the kitchen in a pot on the stove, kind of a smell. Hard to describe. It's sweet, it's creamy, slightly almost burned, but in a good sense, confectionery scent. Frosted cinnamon roll. Oh, this is so good. One of you that bar swaps with me sent me some of these lately, and I am just so happy for recently. This is more caramel with cinnamon roll, and it is a medium to medium strong but long lasting bakery scent that just trucks along. It doesn't have the drama of sticky cinnamon bun, but it's a little bit more user friendly. And I actually did this in alternate warmers with Candy Apple Delight, which I don't know if this is the second week that I have melted this because I've kind of lost track, but this is really nice. So it's very springy. So it's got a floral green apple flower scent, but then it has some golden, very light golden caramel, and then the apple. Very pretty, and it actually went pretty well with the frosted cinnamon roll. Another day, I just wanted heavy duty bakery, and I mixed mocha doodle, because I'm pretty much out of coffee scents at the moment, with almond croissant, which stays in my club. Fabulous. There is no better just all around bakery scent that you can mix, or you can have it all by itself, than almond croissant from Scentsy, which is a boomer. It's got a beautiful flaky croissant quality with a little bit of cinnamon sugar and that almond. It's just perfection. And mocha doodle is sort of a nondescript, kind of creamy coffee with a little bit of chocolate. It's a bakery smell, but it's not like hardcore coffee, but it's not like hardcore bakery. It's good for mixing. I have come around to it more over the years. It's a fan favorite with some, and with others like me, it's just okay. But it's become a bar where I want to keep one in my stash because I crave it occasionally. Another bar that was going at the same time and a few warmers, I think in my bedroom in the back room, is Cozy Spice. This stays in my club. This is a creamy nutmeg-forward spice scent that's on the verge of spice and bakery. This would have been really good with the frosted cinnamon roll. I just don't remember which day I did what, because I did a lot of half clams and things got a little mixed up in my brain. So good. Then another day I wanted, again, this was like a lot of bakery, and then we'll get into the other things. Churro, which is in my club. So good. This is a light, very vanilla fried pastry with sprinkling of good cinnamon sugar, summer bakery. Decent performer. Sometimes it's stronger than others, but it's usually at least a good medium. And then I pulled out a couple of my Teddy Bees that are bakery heavy. I have not even tried Holiday Bake Sale yet. A friend of mine gave this to me, and then first we do the coffee, and I did these with the Churro alternate warmers around the house. The Holiday Bake Sale, it says that this is gingerbread, butter cookie, sugar cookie, candied apples, and warm pie spices. What I really get out of it isn't specifically holiday. It's just a warm, friendly, homey grandma's kitchen bakery scent. And it's good. It gets a little bit sharp. I think it's the sugar cookie oil, now that I've melted enough Teddy Bees, that if I saw this, I might get one more, but I'm not sure. But this is nice. It's a medium level performer, or a little softer in my house, and I wish there was a bit more of the apple. If there was more of an apple pie in here, I would absolutely love it. But it's just kind of, it does really smell like a bake sale. It kind of smells like when you open the cellophane wrapping on a plate of cookies. That is what this is like. So it's very homey and cozy, just maybe not my top Teddy Bees bakery. And then first we do the coffee. This is my favorite coffee scent that I personally possess in my collection of however much wax I've got in my house, by far, because it mixes with other bakery things with the coffee, and it's really authentic coffee. Oh, it's so good. So I have a couple tubs of this, and I think a souffle. Gingerbread spice, glazed oatmeal cookies, French vanilla, cappuccino, and cold creamy eggnog. And somehow all of that just translates to the most wonderful bakery pastry-based coffee. It's delicious. Like, I want to drink this. It is a perfect Saturday morning scent, so that's why I have it in today. Then we're going to go to things that aren't bakery, I promise. I did some that weren't, because I have to put a dent in my melting basket, and quite a few half clams that I have been scaring up as I'm sorting and organizing. So here is a day where I was doing things that were kind of different for me. Starburst Sky, I am finding out I really like. And this is an unusual smell. I don't remember what's in it, but it's got some amber. I think it might even have some apple or some apple blossom. It's got this very interesting grouping of notes that makes it a distinctly, to me, very romantic, late spring, late winter, early spring kind of a smell. That reminds me of candy and Valentine's Day and wanting to be cozy in a very elegant and sophisticated way. And then last year, I think it was last year, or the year before, Violet Spun Sugar was in the Easter collection. And I wasn't sure if I liked this. I think this one has cloudberries, and then it's got some confectionery notes. But this paired with the Starburst Sky was really good. And it gave me this sort of cloud of cotton candy and perfume and sweetness. And I added a little bit of Teddy Bees St. Valentine in the front room just to complement it and make it a little bit less sticky sweet. So this is pink sugar, Earl Grey tea, balsam fir, and sweet vanilla cream. And it's such a good smell. I see why this is a Teddy Bees favorite. The pink sugar in here is balanced nicely by the Earl Grey tea. And I would get this maybe in a loaf if she offers it again in the next couple years, because that was very good. And then in the bedroom on the same day, I did some La Macera, which is a really nice, definitely bedroom perfume scent. It has kind of a baby powder note. and it was good. So those things went together well. Another day I started to try to scare up some of my more truly springy, clean and fresh things, and I was digging around in the basement and came up with a few random things too. So here is a bar of all the things that we've had in the Mix It collections, which I don't know that we're going to get another one of those. I haven't seen anything coming down the pike, but we had the black raspberry vanilla, we had the Christmas cottage, we had the go-go mango, and we had the, what was the first one? The vanilla bean buttercream. Of all the bars that they tried to mix, I think this one was the very best. The mango margarita, I think that I clubbed this for a moment. I don't have any more of this bar. But this is the best juicy mango. I would assume there's pineapple, there's lime, all the margarita type things. This bar is sweet, it's juicy, it's springy, it throws very well, and I enjoyed it extremely much. This was so, so nice. And I paired that with Pineapple Rose, which is a scent of the month from quite a while ago in January. And this I know has lemon, pineapple, and roses. And that seems like a strange combination, but it's floral and fruity in a beautifully balanced way. And those two bars together made a phenomenal day of melting in the house yesterday, and they lasted. So I also used up a whole bar of Disney's Wish, which is more like a vanilla sugar and lemon scent. And I put that out here. I could not smell this room as well as the other two rooms, but they all went together because there was lemon tying them all in, and that really nice juiciness and bright quality. So, so good. So then another day I was working on green stuff. Spring Has Sprung is an old obscure bar that I, again, forgot to look up the notes on. It definitely has some white florals and some greenery. I just absolutely love this, and I scared up somebody in California who had 3 bars for sale on eBay on the black market, and I ordered them, and that is a favorite. I wish I had that in my club. A little bit more floral, a little bit more fruity, some Mad for Melon I did in the back room. My friend Robin has sent me a couple bars of this, and these are good and strong. Like 2 cubes in pretty much any warmer will go all day long and into the next day, no issues. Very much your honeydew, green, juicy melon, and some floral. I think maybe poppy. Very, very good. And then Blooming Marvelous. I keep telling you guys I can't smell it. This bar's been curing for a year. I put it in warmers I know do well. Couldn't smell a thing in my house. I'm giving up on this one. This has amber. It's got, I think, strawberry. It has currant and some floral. People love this bar. It does not work at all. 0 out of 0 out of 0 in my house. Not purchasing that again. I don't know why. So then I wanted to do truly clean and fresh and sharp. Lemon Lavender. This is an old BB&B bar. Beautiful. And it's so funny because anytime Greg smells anything, if there's any sort of herbal or sharp citrusy quality, it's all the same to him. Is that Squeeze the Day? I said, no, honey, that's lemon and lavender. There's so much more going on than just lemon. But that's what he got out of this. Now, I get a beautiful, balanced herbal and citrus scent that is good. I used this in our bedroom, and it was very uplifting and happy. In the basement, I did some lavender vanilla, which is a more complex lavender scent. This has some patchouli and some orange zest in with the lavender and vanilla. It's a very old formula. It was nice down there. Maybe not the absolute best. I bought a few bars of this just because it's unusual. I don't know that I would buy it again. Like, it's not bad, but it isn't my favorite, especially now that it's been sitting for a bit. So then 2 more things that I did in my basement, because I'm trying to get through clams. Some lavender cotton, which I just hauled. They're gone now out of clearance, but hauled some car bars in this because the car bars are now gone unless they pop up in clearance. And what was left of this beautiful clam of Winnie the Pooh's scent, which is always in the catalog. This is just a beautiful hug, like baby laundry. If you could think of something that you would want to wash your children's clothes in or cuddle your little one in body cream, I wish they made a body care line with this. This is, I think, cotton blossom, maybe some jasmine, a little bit of lavender. It's gentle, it's sweet, it's so soothing. This is a good scent for spring. Please order that if you like cuddly soft scents. And then a little bit stronger, more laundry, the lavender cotton, which has that cotton very laundry oil, and then the lavender smooths it out for me so it's not too much. I mixed those cubes to cubes, 1 to 1, in several warmers in my basement, and it was a very nice, not overwhelmingly laundry day for me because I have to be super careful with my laundry scents. Now currently, I just finished filming the spring haul from our new spring summer catalog where I got the Farmland Warmer, which is only a 15 water. And I told you I wanted to do a performance review, so I will also put it in the comments on Instagram. But the Farmland Warmer is a 4-cube dish with a 15-watt bulb in a little tin silo. I put 2 cubes of a good performing wax, this is vanilla amber, in there. And it is doing a very good job in my dining room. So I don't know exactly why Scentsy is doing 15-watt warmers when they're full size. They've done them a couple times, and I haven't heard bad news about most of those warmers. So as long as you're not looking for it to be something where you're going to put like 6 cubes in it and you want it to fill a huge space, I'm shocked at how well that particular warmer is doing in my dining room with just 2 cubes of this, which to me this is a medium strong scent and has pretty good throw, but it's not like the beast of beasts. So that Farmland Warmer, pretty decent. So this vanilla amber, and I mean good, it's just, you guys can really hit me on performance reviews if I'm not cautious. So I would say maybe a 7 out of 10, maybe an 8 out of 10 with this specific wax. Probably a 7 out of 10 is best. Whereas a 10 out of 10 would be something like the classic curve warmer or maybe the alabaster. So not too bad for a little tiny thing that's only got a small dish and a 15-watt bulb. So not bad. But this is a good scent. So with the vanilla, the amber, and the rum, it's bakery and perfumey and sophisticated and very nice. So then I have a few things left here that I was doing either in my bedroom or basement. Toasty Cabin. It's funny, they must have found in the warehouse somewhere a bunch of these bars from this old collection that came out around Christmas time years ago. Because different ones are popping up in different things. So I already said this in a different video, but at least this morning, if you're a club person, they randomly added some old retired bars to be able to put in your Scentsy Club. I don't know why, I don't understand this. The most important one for me is cranberry and tinsel. You can add cranberry and tinsel to your club at least today or at least this morning. This is March the 8th of 2025. Go check it out. They had some Harry Potter bakery bars in there. They had the Father's Day collection from last year, Sea Breeze, which is amazing. Go check it out. It was wild. I don't know why they did that, but I was totally geeked. So this one, Calming Woods, I think is the one that they have in for that, but this was in a flash sale recently. And it's a nice, kind of grounded, warm, woody, slightly cologne, but not too much, cozy winter smell. Very, very nice. I'm enjoying that. I did a whole bar of Evening Sky in the basement when I changed over the basement decor for spring. This was gorgeous. I had 3 good full-size warmers with 2 cubes in each, and then I must have thrown an extra cube in one, and I also had a mini warmer in my laundry room with a cube. This scent I've had some trouble with in the past. It's got bergamot, I think jasmine, vanilla. It's sensual, perfumey, romantic, but not like too sweet. It was fabulous in my basement, and with enough even cubes in different places, it perfumed that large, open, den-like space beautifully for 2 days. One of the nicest smells I've had in the basement in quite a while. I was very happy with that. And then another day I used up the last 4 cubes of La Familia from the Cocoa collection that was part of our Harvest and Halloween last year. This is very nice. If they have it again next Halloween, I might buy another bar. It has marigolds and then sort of like a chamomile and vanilla base. It was good down there. So it's not all that different than chamomile vanilla and a couple other spring bars that we've had in the past, but it was good. And then last but not least, here is a bar. I'm probably going to put these last 2 cubes in the basement or maybe even the garage. Bamboo and Rainfall was new last year. This is a performance dream, but it hurts my head. I put a couple cubes of this in my bedroom, and I knew it was probably a bad idea, but I just wanted something green and clean and fresh in there, and I had a couple, like 3 or 4 cubes left of this. There must have been 4 cubes left of this. And I thought, I'll just throw 2 cubes in my bedroom. Nope, had to open the windows, I had to kill the warmers, I had to clean everything out, and I thought, oh my gosh, I'm going to kill myself in here. This is not, I mean, not literally, but this is going to make me pass out. So these 2 last cubes, I guess I'll use them in the basement and see what happens, but if you want super strong, green and clean, and I like the scent, it's just too much of it, get yourself some Bamboo and Rainfall. If you have giant ceilings and you're having trouble with scent, this is your bar, for sure. So, this is Elizabeth Quinn with Elizabeth Scenes and Scents. I hope you've enjoyed my What I've Been Warming for the week. Have you done your first spring catalog order? What are you the most excited about? So I have the little beehive warmer back here. And in person, there's not quite so much bulb glare. It's really nice. And look at the cute, silly little bees. Look at that, you guys. How clever. It's just a funny little touch. So this is an interesting warmer. It's sort of a medium size. It's not your typical classic large Scentsy warmer, and it's not quite as small as the more petite ones that they've been doing. So it's interesting. I think it's performing well enough. It's only a 2-cube dish, which is really strange, but it's nice. It's cute. It's adorable. I hope that you guys are doing well, and I'm rambling a little bit, but I think my point was, what have you ordered as far as new warmers or new scents that you're excited about? I think that one's worth the money. The bubble blue is definitely worth the money, and as I've already rambled on about, the farmland is super cute, and it's performing better than I had expected for its wattage. So have a great day, guys. God bless. Bye-bye.